Hi, my name's Dominic, and I'm part of the group presenting on the Beckham case alongside Moses, Anthony, Omar, and Yash. So, up first, we have part of the article that discussed the rise, fall, and reascension of Beckham and his brand in total. So, Beckham became a star in 1995 when he started playing for Manchester United. And over the next 10 years, he played for Manchester United and then played for Real Madrid shortly after that, and was one of the biggest stars in the world during that time. In 2006, after a shocking loss in the World Cup, he resigned as the captain of the English national team and was dropped from the team later that year. After that instance, he lost many notable endorsements such as Gillette. And then in 2007, he kind of had a resurgence in his career when he shocked everybody by signing with the Los Angeles Galaxy of the MLS for $250 million over 5 years, which was definitely the most, it dwarfed any other contract in the MLS after they created a rule allowing teams to pay over the salary cap for two players. So being in LA actually helped him capitalize on his global image, and it gave him the opportunity to become even more of a household name than he already was and expand his brand and his image. Part of his contract also actually got him to be a partner with the Galaxy, and he actually is one of the people who helped popularize soccer and the MLS in the United States. So the next part of the article is about Beckham and just how much of an impact he had. So he played for Manchester United and Real Madrid over the first 10 years of his career. He won 8 titles with Manchester United and 1 with Real Madrid. With Manchester United, he actually was part of a year where they won the 3 most prestigious titles in Europe for soccer. And he was such a big star in Europe and in soccer and in England that when he broke his foot, he actually made the front page over the death of the Queen's mother and was actually I believe, Prime Minister actually discussed his status for the upcoming World Cup shortly after that. And because Beckham was so beloved by so many different groups, he had so many different appeals to the different parts of society and the different groups that he could successfully endorse any product with ease, no matter who it was targeting, who the segment was supposed to be for. But he could successfully market pretty much any product he was offered.
All right, so this is branded like Beckham. So Beckham's global popularity and significant brand recognition has resulted in a significant value increase in the multiple companies and firms that he represents and endorses. So the hope of these companies is that endorsements such as David Beckham's will cause fans to correlate their products to the athlete's popularity and the athlete's capabilities within their respective sport. So certain athletes have qualities that are notable, and these include global popularity, recognition, credibility, physical attractiveness, trustworthiness, and personal characteristics. And Beckham's unique and iconic image extends far beyond the sporting arena and soccer itself. And in effect, Beckham is an entire portfolio of brands that reaches past the soccer industry. So the celebrity crossover star, multiple brand personality Beckham. So multiple personalities is what has made David Beckham unique and valuable. And this asset is something that many companies have taken advantage of. Through his soccer achievements, Beckham has become a backbone image of the sport and a relatable figure, as he comes from a working class background. And through marketing, David Beckham has been portrayed in numerous ways to different and multiple demographics. So to families, he's been portrayed as a loving father, and to youth, he's been portrayed as a working class boy who achieves success. To music fans, he is the husband of Posh Spice, which is Victoria Beckham. And to fashion enthusiasts, he is seen as a fashionista. While other celebrities epitomize either one or two of these qualities, David Beckham has embraced all of them and many more.
Hello, I'm Yashmeet Singh, and I will be dissecting the multiple brand personalities of David Beckham. David Beckham's combination of sporting prowess, physical attractiveness, sex appeal, his celebrity marriage, as well as stuff like his working class roots, his hard work, and multifaceted masculinity make him a model endorsement prospect for many global companies. His image as a clean living family man, um, that also comes with his bending of conventional rules. It maximizes his appeal as to multiple demographic segments, and he does this also through fashion, which he uses fashion to exude confidence and sex appeal. Um, he uses hairstyles, clothes, and his body ornamentation, and they've developed as an important part of the brand Beckham's iconic image. He also uses those things to reach different communities that are outside of his own demographics, such as reaching the Black community and the LGBTQ community. That being said, it leads to the next point, which the media has anchored him with a strong heteromasculine image. He has metrosexual tendencies that also makes him a popular figure in the gay community. And he chooses to reinforce his bisexual persona through his choice of fashions, as well as making appearances in gay magazines. And David Beckham sells precisely because he's constructed and represented with reassuring dissonant elements of masculinity. David Beckham also has a great global appeal, and that's evident because of the high percentage of people in Asia who recognize him. Um, just like in a Japanese chocolate and confectionery company, they made a 3 meter high chocolate statue figure of David Beckham as part of his endorsement, just right before the 2002 World Cup finals. Beyond that, monks at a Buddhist shrine in Thailand, they molded a gold-plated David Beckham statue too, that people can worship. That being said, David Beckham is basically known as a moving advertisement. Brand Beckham has changed from the early days when his appeal was based on his soccer playing ability and his credibility as a world-class professional soccer player to now what is a more complex, multifaceted brand. This change has been crafted by his management agency, 19 Entertainment, and been broadly based on his global fashion icon appeal. He's endorsed things like sports cars, airlines, chocolates, and electric durable products. And he's also represented companies such as Motorola, Gillette, Pepsi, Upper Deck, Gastrol, Marks and Spencers, and more. So that's his multiple brand personalities.
Hello, everyone. My name is Moses Enriquez. And when it comes to brand portfolio, David Beckham, due to his multifaceted persona, he has different personas. He's not just a brand, but he's a brand portfolio. He has a portfolio of brands. And this brand portfolio comes from each of his different roles in life, which include soccer player, fashionista, and being the husband to famous Spice Girl member Posh Spice. Each of these brands that come from different roles have their own personality. And then right here is the definition of brand portfolio, which is the collection of similar such related brands that are marketed as separate entities to appeal to different segments within a given market. For Beckham's brand equity, these brand equity consists of two different components, which is brand awareness and brand image. So dealing with brand awareness, David Beckham is one of the most famous athletes in the world, with media paparazzi following or did follow his every move. Also, his endorsements are very well known. The public is well aware of his endorsements. And Beckham's brand image relies on his multi-brand personalities. He has a wide global appeal and a loyal fan following, and this allows his management agency to provide separate endorsements held together by the Beckham persona. With Beckham's brand awareness and image, he has significant equity. In 2005, it was reported that Beckham's brand portfolio was estimated to be around a total of 400 million.
So coming right off an injury, it was very difficult for Beckham to kind of keep up with the local leagues, organizations, clubs that took place in Europe when he was on Real Madrid's team. And he kind of, stopped and was like thinking. And as y'all know, in the United States, soccer is not as popular as it is in the rest of the world. So he thought it would be a good place to not only play professionally, but to kind of like heal without kind of destroying his name. So yeah, he decided to come to the States and play here instead. And getting signed with the LA Galaxy was a huge opportunity for both the club, the league, and Beckham himself. So as y'all know, athletes have the power to significantly change the revenue of sales and of sports organizations upon arrival. And again, that's exactly what Beckham had done upon the arrival to the LA Galaxy. And Beckham was the linchpin of the club's marketing strategy. The club had sold out their luxury suites, attracted 11,000 season ticket holders, and linked up together a groundbreaking shirt sponsorship deal, which was worth $20 million. And he increased merchandise sales by 700% for the team and 300% overall for the league, which is incredible. However, it didn't last too long because, of course, he was injured and he wasn't able to kind of have a big presence in the team. He was kind of on and off due to his injury, but not many eyes were on Beckham because, for one, he wasn't playing as much, and for two, soccer isn't really a popular and most viewed sport when it comes to the United States. So, yeah. It's the grass green on the other side. So, although Beckham did not make many appearances in the game of soccer due to his ongoing injury, he took this opportunity of being in LA and used it to create a business empire. So after his debut in LA, of course, there was a bunch of eyes on him. It was this hot shot from Europe, great soccer player. And when he had all the eyes on him, he took advantage of it. And he marketed in underwear, men's and women's fragrances. And his wife also took advantage of all the hype that was surrounding them. And she started her own line of purses with a business partner. Beckham's soccer career truly had his popularity in the moment he signed the Galaxy, but it benefited him in the long run because he gained all the opportunities possible for creating a well-established business. He even had his own television series on ESPN called David Beckham Soccer USA, which was pretty great. But yeah, he really set himself up. I mean, if you're thinking in terms of sports, an athlete is only good for 5-10 years at most, and the fact that he capitalized on the area he was in was huge because now his legacy will last forever, and he's going to be making money till the day he dies. So he really took advantage of being in LA and being around a bunch of influencers and all the opportunity.